Hi Aries, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for April 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in April and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Aries Sun, Aries Rising, and Aries Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. And happy birthday to all the Aries out there. I hope you have a fantastic, happy, lucky, and wonderful solar return. All that being said, Aries, now on to your April 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Aries. This card has shown up a lot for a lot of the signs, and I'm only about halfway through now. And you got it to the High Priestess. So this could be you. You could be psychic and intuitive here. Your psychic abilities and intuitiveness could be really increasing in April. This card could also symbolize a high spirit guide coming in for you and giving you messages in your reading. This could also be that you are keeping something secret or hidden from others, or that other people or something is being kept secret or hidden from you. So it could either be you keeping a secret and something hidden, or somebody else keeping something from you. You may feel like you want to decide which direction to go in some area of your life. You may be feeling a little discombobulated about something. There could be an event or something that you have to pay for or attend, and you could be questioning, how much is this going to cost me? It could be a trip. It could be some kind of seminar or something you have to do for work, and you may have to travel to do it. I don't know, but it could be a party that you're throwing, or a gathering, or a wedding, or something for someone. And you may be like, how much is all this going to cost me? You may even feel like in some way you would like to do some kind of major overhaul, either on your physical body, your personal appearance, something in your house, or your life. And it may be confusing to you too if you're considering leaving a career or position, because my guides are telling me everybody has their own advice and ideas. So meaning like your spouse, your friends, your family, your coworkers, whomever you're dealing with or talking to, they may all have their own ideas about what's the best thing for you. And it may not be helping clear this up for you. If you want to make some kind of like upgrade your life, or overhaul your life, or change your life, or change your direction, even though they may mean well and you may want their advice and suggestions, you may find it's not really helpful, like too many opinions, and you may just find that it doesn't clear anything up. You may even find that you're going to shut down emotionally to somebody that you have to communicate with, or I don't know whether it's regularly or just on an incident, because I get shutting down, closing the door, shutting down emotionally on someone. You may be doing it because you may feel like they don't really believe in you, or that they don't really care about you, or you may not trust them in some way. And you are going through, either you or your life as a whole is going through some kind of transformation. And because of this, something's altering or changing or transforming for you, you may find that you get highly aggravated by little things in April, like getting more agitated or aggravated or annoyed because your life is changing or transforming, and you may not have the patience for that. So the next card in the reading very likely is you, is King of Rods. I'm sorry, not King of Rods, Knight of Rods. And Knight of Rods is a card that symbolizes a fire sign person, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I'm sorry, yes, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. So it could be you, but this could be another fire sign you're dealing with. It comes up first of all like you, because I get this is where you challenge yourself. So you may be in the mode like, I'm going to lose those 20 pounds. I'm going to get that job I really want. I'm going to climb that mountain or go on this big hike or take this big trip or transform my energy, whatever it is. So I feel like you're almost like challenging yourself, you know, like maybe if you're a runner, you want to get a faster score. If you're a swimmer, you want to beat your old times in swimming races, whatever it is. Like you're challenging yourself because it's like you want to beat you want to hurdle over the hurdles. You want to jump over the hurdles and challenge yourself. Some of you, this has to do with exercise and physical activity. Some of you, it could be related to money, my guides are saying also. And some of you could be impatient and say, this is taking too long, I'm doing it myself. So if you were like waiting for a contractor to finish a job, or waiting for roofers to come replace the roof on your house, or, you know, whatever, landscaping to be redone, and it's either they haven't shown up or they showed up and they're taking forever to do the job, you may be like, you know what, this is taking too long, I'm doing it myself. That could even be in a work situation too. Like if you're at work and you have an assistant or somebody helping you do this work or project, you may be like, oh, wow, they're just taking too long, I'm going to finish it myself. Be careful that you don't fall into the trap of numbing yourself with medication if you're suffering from any kind of, you know, like chronic pain, back pain, hip pain, knee pain, joint pain, or, you know, any other type of problem you could have, that you don't try to, or even emotional pain. Try not to numb yourself with pain through medication, because that also is coming up here as a possibility that could happen for you in April, but it could really happen. I mean, Aries, that could happen at any time in the year of 2022, because it's a general reading, so timing will be different for all of you. Some of you could have issues with your thyroid, could kick up also. So if you feel sluggish and you're gaining weight for no reason, get your thyroid checked. You could have an underactive thyroid. Or if you are losing weight and getting really, really super thin no matter what you eat, which could be the other type, overactive thyroid. So some of you may have, or something with your throat, a goiter on your throat, or some kind of throat issue could come up for some of you Aries. So the next card you have in your reading is the Page of Pentacles. This is another card that's shown up quite a bit in the readings so far for April. And the Page of Pentacles is an earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that's an earth sign, or if you're born on the Aries-Taurus cusp. This card could also symbolize a child to you. It could also indicate an adult that's immature or young at heart. Pages often can be bringing in messages, and the Page of Pentacles would be bringing in messages about money. some of you, there could be some kind of callous behavior coming from the Page of Pentacles where they could be disrespecting you or talking sarcastically or talking down to you. But I do feel for some of you, this Page of Pentacles actually likes you. So remember, when the court cards come up, they're going to be multiple people. And I do feel for some of you, the Page of Pentacles could be a child to you or a young person that like looks up to you. They may want to spend time with you. They may also want money from you. Now, that could also be a love partner or somebody interested in you in love also. You have to figure this out because you got multiple things coming up here with this Page of Pentacles. They could be a little stubborn, a little controlling, being a little insistent on having their own way, this Page of Pentacles. You may look at them like they're tired, they're like bored or tired, and that they need other things to occupy their mind. They may also be going through some kind of insecurity where they need some kind of assurances, maybe from you or maybe just anyone. So insecurity comes up for some of you with this Page of Pentacles. If you do any business with this Page of Pentacles, if you have any contracts with them, you may need to release them from this contract. Now, it could be a marriage license, it could be a marriage contract, but it could be like, you know, contractors kind of came up earlier in the reading. If this is somebody you've hired to do some work, maybe they're not doing the job timely enough or in the manner that which you want, or maybe they're having personal problems. I don't know what it is, but some of you need to release this Page of Pentacles from some obligation that they have to you or contract they have with you. You could look at them as needy, clingy, or possibly self-destructive. So I'm going to leave it in your hands. That was the most confusing card in your reading because way too many things came up here. So hopefully you can make sense of it and it'll resonate with you in some way. You're going to have to sift through that because I could be talking about multiple people here because it's not one Aries person listening to this reading. It could also be somebody trying different hats on for size to figure out like they may be trying to figure out and going to a different occupation, which again, this could be you if this is your rising sign, moon sign, or cusp sign. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. So the fourth card you have in your reading out of the 5 for April is the 5 of Pentacles, which is sadness. It can be like depression. You could be depressed. You and your partner, if you're married or coupled with somebody, could be depressed. This could be emotionally bankrupt, financially bankrupt, depression, like I said. This could also be that money could be available to you or is there, but you're not focusing on it, you're not paying attention to it, or you haven't found it yet or figured it out yet. I do feel that some of you Aries may be a little dumbfounded about some debt that you have. Or dumbfounded, like not sure what to do about some money that either you owe, which is a debt, or some money that you need to spend or invest. You may feel like there's some kind of pressure on you about this situation and you don't understand why it's happening, and you feel like something's kind of being dumped on your lap. And you may feel like you're craving release from this bondage. You want to get out of this debt. It could be a mortgage that's too expensive. It could be credit card debt. It could be a debt you owe to some other kind of loan, or to an individual even. Especially like, because again, working really hard to pay off a second mortgage. Some of you may have had to take out a second mortgage on your house, and now you're trying to work extra hard, maybe even do overtime or do sideline work on the side to make extra money to pay off a second mortgage or some kind of debt. That's what's coming up here. You may have felt like you had a handle on it in February, but it's either you forgot something, or you missed something, or it just didn't, it got away from you again. I don't know, because I get like thinking that you had it under control or were handling it in February, and now that seems to be different now. Some of you, Aries, if you're married or seriously coupled with somebody, or even if you have a roommate situation, you could lose your temper and get into an argument with that person about money. So you may have a contentious words with somebody you're connected to over the financial situation or status that you're dealing with. And maybe it's because, it could be because your partner could be rubbing it in and saying this is your fault, or why didn't you handle it? Or maybe you're the one that could be rubbing it in, like you need to work more, or you got us in this debt, or why aren't you helping more to get us out of it? For some of you, that's not going to be the case. Now, the last card you have in your reading is Five of Rods, and Five of Rods is a card that symbolizes an internal struggle going on in you. Or you could be having struggles with coworkers, family members, any clubs, groups, or organizations that you belong to. So like I said, it could be an outward struggle. It could be an inward struggle. Some of you that work, there could be some kind of rioting going on over something they don't like. It could be like shift changes, hourly changes. It could have to do with like any laws or regulations that the company is getting mandated now by, you know, the powers that be that run things in the world. I don't know, but there could be some kind of like upheaval or rioting going on. Or if you have any union where you work, there could be, you know, like picket lines and union strife, that kind of thing. There could even be, for some of you, Aries, jealousy among family members or partners. So there could be infighting within the family. But I keep going back, like I hear things shouldn't be closed. Things shouldn't be shut down. I keep hearing that. My guy, it's like I'm hearing an argument over here. So that could be at work. Again, I go back to work. Or it could be like stores or banks, or I don't know what, but I hear people saying that shouldn't be closed, that shouldn't be shut down. And so some of you are going to hear something like that in the month of April, possibly around the 14th through the 18th of the month. But really, it could happen anytime in April or anytime this year, because timing is going to be different for all of you. Some of you may have felt like you worked under an oppressive tyrant. You may have had a manager, boss, or supervisor or owner that was kind of tyrannical. And so this could be you rebelling against them, but it could be you and other coworkers rebelling against them as well. Some of you if you work at a big store, I'm going to tell you the store that came to mind, but I'm not saying this is the store it's going to happen in, but like a store like Home Depot, or like a big store, like a big department store. I don't know, you'd call that a department store, but you know what I mean. Like a big store like that, I hear looting, smash and grab. So either you may hear of that in your area, in your state, city, town, province. It could even be maybe you work there and the business got closed and people get mad and then they do smash and grab, or they break windows because this shouldn't have happened. I don't know, but just wait and see what comes up. It could happen, like I said, later on this year. Maybe it's going to happen in May or June for you and not April, but it's coming up here in your April reading. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Aries to work with, use, or wear for the month of April 2022 is chalcedony. And chalcedony is a nurturing stone. It promotes brotherhood and goodwill. It absorbs negative energy. It brings mind, body, emotions, and spirit into harmony. It instills feelings of benevolence and generosity. And I'm going to spell it because people sometimes ask me how to spell the names of the gemstones. Chalcedony is spelled Chalcedony. Chalcedony. This is going to be a stone that's going to help you if you have a wishy-washy feeling, or you're like have ambivalence. It's going to help you pick a lane, get on the right track. It's also a gemstone that's going to help you, Aries, in the month of April if you need to shoulder more responsibilities. It's also a good stone, like to put on your third eye, or to just hold and meditate on it, and meditate with this stone to know what is the next step you need to take in something in your life. Maybe next step in your physical body, next step with what kind of job you want to have, or next step of where you want to live, whatever you are pondering of next step. It's going to help you with that, help you to like sort things out in your mind and figure it out. It's also a good gemstone for Aries in the month of April 2022 to help you release anger and resentment. It's going to calm that down, like calm anger or resentment tendencies. And, you know, I'm not going to lie to you, it's unfortunate because it's your birthday month for many of you Aries, that it does look like you have some contention here and there that you're going to be dealing with. Possibly people that didn't get work done when they should have gotten it done. You may want to like fire them and take on the work that, you know, yourself. There could be tyrannical bosses that came up. You could have arguments with a significant other or a roommate or a sibling or somebody that you share bills and expenses with. So unfortunately, you did have some tricky things, but I feel like you're going to figure a lot of things out this month, and you're going to overcome those things. They're actually, sometimes things that seem like negative turn out and end up being a positive thing later on. So sometimes dust has to get stirred up to clean it out, and then things are smooth and more clear after that. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you will get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, you can access my most recently recorded links down below in the description box. There'll be a whole series of videos there Just read what they are. You might be interested in them if you haven't checked them out yet. But I'll just give you a few of them that are below so you know what I'm talking about. As I always do every month, my psychic crystal readings for the month of April 2022 for each sign of the zodiac. That link is down below. When I end my readings on YouTube, I then go on to, after each sign, I go into the crystal and give additional psychic predictions and messages for the month we're in. So you might want to check those out. My What's Lucky and New for You in 2022 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings are now available on Vimeo. And that is a very, very popular video series I record every year in the month of March. So if you haven't checked it out yet, and you want to see what's lucky and new coming up for you in 2022, you might want to check that series out. Also, my Big Love readings for singles and couples for this year of 2022. That link is down below. The first half of the reading is for the single people of your sign. The second half of the reading will be for the coupled people of your sign. I used tarot, oracle card, and the crystal in those readings. So if you want to see what's coming up for love, you might want to check that out. The other video series that I'm going to mention here is my Psychic Tarot reading for the new year of 2022, where I used the year ahead tarot spread, which they were running like 40 minutes long, and I pulled 14 tarot cards in those readings. So if you want to see what I got for your sign or your rising sign or your moon sign for this year of 2022, you might want to check those videos out. Also, if you would like to help support the readings I do here on YouTube, there's a donation link connected to PayPal down below. All the different videos links I have posted below. And a big thank you to those of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help me a lot. So thank you so much for that. I do truly appreciate it. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I pull tarot cards, oracle cards, sometimes I use my crystal, and I write about 5 paragraphs worth of messages and predictions. Many people have found that they resonate with them. You may find they resonate with you as well. I've recently started putting these also on the community pages on the community page on my channel on YouTube, because I'm getting a little disheartened with Instagram. There's too many frauds over there pretending to be me and contacting my followers. So if anybody follows you, it's not me. And then they're going to contact you later and ask you if you want a reading. And they have misspelled either Lucky Mermaid or my name, or they add a dot after the underscore, which is the one that is coming up the most. I've reported it to Instagram many times. So have the viewers out there. I don't know why Instagram is not taking this account off, down. It keeps happening over and over again. If you get contacted, just know it's not me doing it. I can't answer all the DMs. You guys are so kind to let me know when this is happening. But the best way to go about it is to report them to Instagram and block them, because I keep doing it and it's not making them come down. So I just want to put that out there, because a lot of people do get these fraudulent accounts pretending to be me. They copy my pictures. And if you go to those pictures, there's nothing written under them. They're just copying the pictures. So that's a way to tell whether it's me or not. But anyway, so I hope you all have an absolutely awesome April, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.